Can I really sing? No, not at all. But you know, everyone, and this is a very spiritual thing for me to say, but everyone can sing if they try.
And all the posh girls go, yeah. And I go, yeah.
My name is Baxter Dury. I'm going to talk about my new record, I Thought I Was Better Than You. Classic. To answer your question about why I'm looking for a new character, I was looking for a motivation about how to start a new album, because you're always at the beginning or the album cycle, you're looking for a reason to write one. And obviously I don't necessarily live a dangerous life where I can recycle events into songwriting. I'm not like carry a flick knife and I eat couscous and stuff, you know what I mean? I'm pretty boring. So then I used a bit of the book story kind of thing, and I sort of also had re-updated myself with a lot of more modern hip hop. I'd always been into hip hop, and I was so into the way that stories are sort of arrogantly conveyed in a very clever way, and they still remain very mystical. I sort of tried to do that. I appropriated a way of doing it and then it became a hybrid. It all boils down to the same kind of music and me saying the same sort of stuff and using the same words. It's just alternate or different source material, if that makes any sense.
I'm not condemned because I'm the son of a musician because I don't wash. Or you think I'm too posh, I'm too heavy. Where's your daddy? Fuck you, Leon.
Like rap music's all about the person. Even the music's essential and it's very clever. It's a bed for someone to say a dense amount of words. And I think that's what I was trying to achieve, as a way of sort of stepping back from this sort of very monotonous, expected indie music, man-talking thing, which I'm a bit burdened by. You know, I wanted to find a different way of expressing something, and it's sort of more on a different groove. Stuff like that, I think. You know, I sort of got into Frank Ocean 15 years after the event, and Tyler and Kendrick Lamar and things like that, and to me that was more punk and more interesting and more, it was challenging and over the top and everything than any other music I could see going on, really. More sophisticated. And it could be a corny thing for me to say, but that's really, so it's a sort of a provincial version of what they do. The theme was, well, I had a sort of musical theme about it having that sort of hip hop groove in a modern sort of way. And, you know, like someone like Tyler and stuff has a sort of like a code to it, but it's also quite prog and it has no boundaries and stuff. But it all folds back into the same sounding record. It's very clever like that. And I wouldn't begin to suggest that we've done the same thing. But you can draw from these things sometimes. So just the kind of energy from those kind of records. And if you can just nick a bit of the energy, and then it's buried, you know, it's pretty buried. You can't see it. It's not really a hip hop record, but it's just borrowing that ethos.
And I cry when I see you, Bababoo, and you shiver, 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 and I shiver too. I shiver with you. I shiver with you.
Because mostly for the album, I'm sort of revisiting an abstract past and my childhood, and every now and then I kind of shoot into a kind of real time or more of a modern story suggesting kind of misbehavior, which is also explaining that nothing really changes, and because of a bit of a crazy childhood, I'm always going to have I have the potential of still being crazy.
I'm gonna come at you with balas, relaxing colours, ice ones, bad lovers.
I really hope that people notice that it's different. I think the things that people like about me anyway still exist. You know what I mean? I'm not gone full cabaret. You know what I mean? I'm not wearing a whole different outfit. I don't know, maybe it's having an influence on a generation. I mean, some people say that every now and then. You know, the Sleafords always gave me a bit of a nod. Jason, I was always really grateful for that. Who knows? I mean, people were talking before me, you know what I mean? And there are plenty of examples. You know, I'm sure Blur had a song where they were talking, and my dad kind of talked. Well, Dad sort of didn't actually, because it was quite sophisticated. It was all mapped out quite melodically what Dad did. But there were examples. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I was a pioneer or not. Now it seems to have gone a bit too far. Don't need to hear more of it.